Welcome to Entertainment Weekly's Comic-Con studio. I'm Sam Heifel, and I'm joined now by the cast of The Walking Dead, rounding out day 3. No pressure, you guys are like the big finale. As you all, I'm sure, know, it's very difficult to talk about the final season and like how a show ends without spoilers. So I would actually love if you all would indulge me to go on a little trip down memory lane. And do you all remember the very first thing you shot for this show?
Yes.
Lauren, we can start with you.
Me? Okay. The very first thing I shot, that was a scene with, and we were, so it was season 9, episode 6, and we were out in the field. That was an amazing scene, directed by Greg, I think? Yeah. So that was the scene we were fighting the walkers, and I bumped into Judith for the first time, and it was an amazing moment.
Amazing. Jeff?
Yeah, my first scene was Negan's first scene, coming out of the trailer and doing the lineup, and it's burned into my brain forever. Really, I in a good way. It's burned, mostly in a good way. Yeah, that's all I can say.
That was literally your first scene?
That was literally my first scene. It was the last episode of season 6, and we did it in 2 nights. The first night we did it with cameras shooting at the folks in the lineup, and it gave me a chance to kind of figure out what the hell I was doing. It was like a 15 or 16 page monologue, and the second night the cameras were on me. And then we also shot alternate pieces of me killing every single one in the lineup, because at that time it was super paranoia over what was going on with the show and leaks. And for a long time, I didn't know who I was really killing. Because in the 16, you don't know who I kill. Mm-hmm. And so I had to come back for 7-1, really, for the horrible stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Thanks, Norm.
All right, Norman, you got to take us all the way back. Do you remember your first scene?
Way back.
I do. It was season 1, episode 3, and the cast were all friends. I hadn't met anybody yet that I would have been doing like press junkets and stuff. I was super nervous. I came out of the woods chasing a deer, and they don't know how to kill it, so I'm yelling at the cast. They don't know it's got to be the brain. And I'm kicking this zombie for biting my deer and infecting it.
It was Greg, right?
And then I had it was Greg, yeah. And I met Greg in the van on the way to set, and he's like, "Hey man, how's it going?" And I'm like looking at this zombie, and he's like, "Yeah, I was talking to John Carpenter the other day," and I was like, "Who the hell is this?" I was so freaked out. And then we went straight into the second scene where I throw a bunch of squirrels at them, and so they handed me all these squirrels on a string, and I was like, "You want like this, or you want like this?" Like, it was super weird, but I totally remember like it was yesterday.
What was the squirrel necklace or something? At some
Oh no, those were ears.
Ears. It was
Ears off zombies that
Squirrel ears?
killed on the way. Are they?
What?
Oh,
No
wow.
way.
Really cool.
I have those original ears. Chris Hardwick thinks he has them, but I have them.
Oh.
He just turned that off.
Yeah, we're actually done. That's the end of the interview.
And that's the end.
No, let's keep going.
It was a cold day in Georgia. We were shooting out in Griffin. It was the scene where we go through the montage of all the interrogations.
Yes.
And throughout that entire week, you could see your breath in front of you the whole shoot.
That's right.
Yeah, it was pretty wild to like step into it and kind of be thrust into the Commonwealth. Those are fun scenes to shoot.
We kept saying it's not normally like this. It's not normally like this. That suit, you're going to be sweating, baby.
Cherish it while you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not insulated at all. So
It looks like it would be, though.
It's like leggy.
Yeah.
It's like tight.
I hate that suit.
I was going to say,
Worst.
Yeah, nobody felt
tell us
I
your
like your
experience?
suit, but I hated my suit.
yeah, you would always find ways to take off pieces, like
Yeah, I didn't like
neck
it.
piece be gone.
I didn't
and
like
arm
it.
Piece.
Yeah.
headpiece.
Yeah. Lauren, what about you?
My favorite one. I love that you asked that question because a lot of people ask like, "What's your favorite memory or whatever?" But this makes you think about it way differently. And I think the first thing that I shot was when I am holding the binoculars and I see Rick in the distance running in, holding call, and I have these binoculars, and I bring him down, Dad, and we shot. We shot in that house. Like everything was pretty sequential the way that we filmed when I started on the show, just that season 2 for Scott and Emily and myself, and it was the biggest hug.
Yeah.
It was the biggest hug because it was all like life imitating life, and everything was perfect, and we had a really good time, and the house was real, but the people were realer. And
Yeah.
whatever that means.
They
But
Remember, they wouldn't let us cuss in the house.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we
I
couldn't
would not
cuss.
have lasted.
It is
You-
fine, John.
Well, you and me both.
Uninvited.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, mine was the same as Lauren's. Like, I'm pretty sure that was our first day. But, like, I will add, like, I remember, I feel like this is the same day. Maybe my memory's betraying me. But at the end of the day, we had to fit in the really, like, what I thought was, like, an iconic moment where we introduced Judith. And we were all there at the end, like, tired. We've been killing the zombies all day. And then at the end, we meet little Kaylee Fleming, like the most extraordinary actress ever. And the way she like put that hat on and she was like pointing the gun at us. And I mean, we all like turned to each other after that scene. We're like, we got goosebumps. Like we just witnessed something, a really epic moment on the show. And we've just got here on the first day. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Last but not least.
My first day was first scene was when I come out from behind the dumpster and I go, oh my God, hi!
That was also a great day.
And I'm like super excited to meet people. And yeah, that first day I have like a monologue where she's like, she gets mad and she gets happy and then she gets defensive and she gets rough and then she's like, I'm so sorry. No, but really, sorry, I was gonna curse. I'm not gonna do it.
You can do it.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
We're not allowed to the house.
No, I'm not allowed in the house. But that was my first day, and it was heavy duty and really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Scary and exciting.
And now,
Killed it.
what was your last scene? No, I'm just kidding. I know you guys can.
Oh, good one.
That's how I got you into it.
I was almost gonna be like, what?
I should have let it happen. No, you guys are in a very interesting situation, I feel like, because something very big is coming to an end, but also obviously we have 3 of you who are already off, still in this world, filming new things. Does it feel like it's in? Have you all had like a moment to be like, okay, let's say goodbye to this thing? Do you even feel the need to do that? Go ahead.
On the stage up there was the
just
first
now?
time I think it really dawned on me that it was like over. You know
Yes.
what I mean? I think it just listening to people talk and yeah. I don't think any of us will lose touch, but I think not seeing like our crew in Georgia, it's very odd, and it didn't really dawn on me until we were up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
A little late in the game, mind you.
no,
Better
I
late
mean,
than
yeah.
never.
Yeah. I feel like to some extent, I don't know how you all feel, but I talk to a lot of people that's like, until it really airs and the audience has seen it, it doesn't feel like it's over. That was such a sigh.
See, no, I'm just, it was emotional up there in that stage.
Yeah.
It felt,
It was weird.
Yeah, I was like, oh God. I was like tearing up.
I figure at our final episode event, everyone will be bawling.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We have that.
It's kind of fucking never ending.
We're going to be fine, guys.
You literally just went from this beautiful, I just realized, and then like, it's gotta be over.
Yeah, no, we're not ending.
You know what was cool though? Like we were just talking about it outside. Like the panel that we just did, I realized like for the fans, like it's the first time that hit me that this thing is ending for them. Like when that guy stood up and he was like, "I watch it with my dad, and every week we have a conversation." I was like, "Wow, that's so cool!" Like you have a whole relationship built on the fact that you guys watch this show together. That really hit me in a
how they
way.
bond,
Yeah, it's like, and that's going to be ending for them. It was a real moment.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't watch the show.
Is that a real
Too
point
violent.
of contention?
Too much swearing.
It's because it's never ending.
Amazing. All right, I have to let you all go, but thank you for stopping by. And everybody else, stay tuned to EW.com for all your New York Comic Con needs.